Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run in France with Bordeaux. And today we play FC Lorient in the first game, and then we're going to actually play the second leg of a Euro Championship game, or Euro Cup game, whatever they call it, because we've actually made it pretty far into that. We're progressing pretty well in that series, so we're going to see if we can keep going, because that would look good on us and help us keep our job a bit longer as we continue this process of developing these youngsters. So let's get into the episode. All right, here we are in game. As you can see, we've had some good green lights there and some red lights. So a little bit of mix of both. We did go out and beat AS Saint Etienne 3-1. We had a pair of goals from Gordon and a goal from JP. We then beat Liverpool in the first leg, home leg, 2-0. I was a little surprised by that, to be perfectly honest. We got a goal from Puda and a goal from Vern in this game. Between that and the next leg, we played Dijon FCO, beat them 4-0 with a goal from Albert, a goal from Marino, a goal from Jensen, and a goal from David Palmer. Got him back from a pretty extensive injury. Then, as you can see in the second leg, away from home, we only gave up one goal, so we did progress past Liverpool and played Borussia Dortmund next. We'll get to that here in just a second. FC Metz, a little disappointed in this game. Honestly, we got pretty FM'd in this game. We had like 40 shots, 25 on target. I mean, it's insane, just numbers. And they had like 3 shots and 2 on target and scored a goal. It happens. It is what it is. We just keep progressing. Been our game against OGC Nice here. We did score 5-3. I'm not really happy about giving up 3 goals, but the 5 goals on the other side, feeling pretty good about that. Puda with a pair of goals, Maffin with a goal, Jensen with a goal, and Avetisian, our kind of senior striker there, finally picking up a goal after went quite a spell without a goal. So it was good to see him get back into it. And then our game against Borussia Dortmund, 4-1 in the first home leg. Avetisian picking up a pair of goals there. Maybe he finally got a fire lit under him. I don't know. Jensen picking up a goal and Moreno picking up a goal as well. Today we're playing FC Lorient, like I said, just because we are familiar with FC Lorient, so why not? And then we're going to be playing in the Euro Cup quarters final second leg, which obviously we have a bit of an advantage on. But it is away from home, so anything could happen. I'm not holding on to too much hope that we're going to for sure get past this, but it would be nice to have something to show for this season, especially since it looks like the league is going to be out of question. Of course, obviously the French Cup is also out of the question. Both of those results being kind of expected. Although 6th place in the league, not super happy with that. I would like to be top 5, top 4. Probably top 4 would probably be ideal, but we shall see. How long ago was it that we... Does it show here? Should I go through me? History, managers. Wait, where was this? Not here? Oh, there it is. I was like, where are we? It has been that far ago. I mean, this is early. This is the first, kind of Premier League level team that we played at. We were there for almost 2 years. Didn't really get anything from it, but we did as much as we could, and that's what gave us the leg up to get into Newcastle. So it has been 15 years since we were at FC Lorient, which is crazy to think about. All right, let's get into today's game. Here's the team we're bringing today. Of course, Peterson in goal, Maffin on the left, Nicola coming in on the right-hand side today, Albert and Gordon in the middle with Morel ahead of them. Avetisian comes in as the left winger today, with Mamet on the right, Jensen and Mellons in the shadow striker roles, and Kouassi coming back in as our striker up front. Really good training from Kouassi. Need to see that translate into some of the games. Hopefully today will be the first of that. Been looking at some other formations for next year. I'm going to go ahead and play this formation out for the rest of the season just because. I might change things up for next year, though. We'll get into that as we get into next year, but some things I've been kind of looking at, and we shall see. Come on, guys. This is definitely a match we should be winning. FC Lorient is not a team that should be challenging Bordeaux. Not at this level. Looks like we're getting a free kick maybe here. Nope, there we go. Free kick coming from Maffin. Not a very good free kick. Definitely have seen better before, but we're putting some pressure on FC Lawrence so far. Although here was a highlight for them right now. Come on, guys. There's Jensen picking that one up. Gets it up to Morel. Morel over to Maffin. Maffin up to Jensen. Jensen to Vadishan. Kawasi gets past the defense. He's going to have a chance here. It's pretty deep, but does in fact pick up the goal. 12th goal of the season for Kawasi. Really need to see him continue to develop. He's our future right there. What am I saying? All these guys are our future. I mean, they're all youngsters. So, but Kawasi, I mean, that's our main striker right there. He's going to hopefully be our main striker for quite some time. There's Gordon with the ball. Gets it up to Nicola. Nicola to Mamet. Mamet all the way up. Kawasi's not going to be able to get on that one, unfortunately. Not the greatest pass in the world. There's Albert picking that one up. Gets it up to Maffin. All the way back to Peterson. Gordon over to Albert. Maffin with the ball. Gets it up to Jensen. Jensen over to Morel. Come on, guys. Nicola with picking up over to Morel. Back to Nicola. Up to Jensen. Jensen gets it to Kawasi. Kawasi over to Mamet on the right-hand side. He's got a couple options in the middle. Can he get it to one of them? He's going to get it across. Jensen's there. A little over the bar. Close, though. Close. Got a lot of highlights in this game. There's Kawasi picking that one up. Tries to get onto Jensen. He's going to be able to get it. He does! Great goal from Jensen right there. Nice. I mean, look, again, I know FC Lorient is very much on the lower half of teams, maybe even the lower quarter of teams in this league. But this is the way I want I mean, this is what we want this team to look like. This team looks good today. And to be fair, there's a lot of not great teams in France, right? So if we could play this well against the bottom half of the teams and then play it close with some of those maybe that lower part of the top half, win most of those games, and then just try and draw a few games to the top few teams, top 2 or 3 teams. That might be a recipe for some intermediate success. Now, obviously, long-term goals, we've got to become a dominant team, but kind of intermediate success over the next couple of years while we're developing these players, we just need to keep it close, and we need to stay in that top, 5 teams in the league overall. And playing like this is definitely one way to do that. We've got some youngsters who are looking really good. We've got some youngsters who are not so much. And that's just the way it is. Not every youngster you get coming along, is going to be just developing like, crazy. They're not going to be all great. Which is logical. I mean, that just doesn't make sense that they'd all be great. So we keep the ones that are looking great, and then we cycle out the ones that aren't and try and bring others in to fill those spots. I mean, we're not going to stop doing transfers all of a sudden, obviously. So what we really need to do is find... Oh, that's dangerous. That was really dangerous. What we need to do is find maybe 4 or 5 really strong players this first season that we just know we're sticking through these guys for a very long time, right? And we might even have more than that. We have Peterson. We have obviously Kawasi on the other end. We've got Puda, a defender. I have to look. I think we can come up with 5, and if we've got 5, then we add maybe 2 players next year and 2 players the next year, and obviously the other players that are not counted in those 5, they're not bad players. They're just not maybe our really good strong players. We don't need a team of 11 strong players. We don't need a team of 22 strong players. We need a team of 7 to 8 strong players, couple of reasonable players to fill in the rest of the spots, and then some not terrible backups to give these guys a rest, as the season progresses. So That's going to be the goal. A little bit of a dangerous... It looked like we got tripped there. I'm not sure how we didn't get called, but that's all right. All right, we're going to do a sub here. Jensen's getting pretty tired. We'll go ahead and get him out. We're in a good spot. Bring JP in. I like JP a lot. We'll see how he's developing. If he's going to be the kind of guy that I'm talking about that we want to keep around for quite some time. Let's bring Gordon out of here. We'll bring Puda in. No, we need Puda for the next game, actually. Bring Scylla in. Actually, Scylla's getting pretty tired, too. All these guys are pretty tired. I mean, we're at the end of a long season, and we're playing a lot of games here at the end of the long season because we're still in the Euro playoffs. So, there's JP to Nicola. Oh, good goal from Nicola. Nicola's the type of guy that could become a good player. He's not quite there yet. He's definitely the type of guy who could become a good player in a couple of years. Maybe next year. Honestly, if he develops quickly enough, it could be towards the end of next year he becomes like a really good player. Keep playing like that. We're in a good spot. Let's put it that way. All right. Last sub. Let's bring Vern in here, I guess. Give him some chance to get a little bit of a rating here. Mamet with the ball for the throw in from Nicola. Nicola back with the ball. Gets it over to Morel. Morel back to Nicola. Nicola, I think he gets disrupted there, but Morel picks it up. Over to Scylla on the left-hand side. Scylla pushing it up. Gets over to Avedisian. Morel. That's all right, guys. Avedisian. I don't know. Something like that. So Nicola up to Vern. Vern back heels it to Nicola. All the way back to Gordon. Up to Morel. Morel up to Kawasi. Vern. JP with the ball. Gets it up to Kawasi's in a really good spot. Oh, buddy, you got to finish that one. You got to finish that one. That was all yours. JP with the corner. Nothing. There's Vern with the ball to Gordon. Gordon to Morel. Nope, nothing there. Vern, Kwasi. Yes, he's able to get on it, but good deflection by the defender there. Actually, that was very well defended. Nicola with the ball. Kawasi's in a good spot here. Can he get it to somebody else? Oh, it does go in. Avedisian. I can't say the guy's name. I'm sorry, buddy. Avedisian. Something like that. Goalkeeper tried. Wasn't enough. Corner kick coming in. JP. There's Vern with the ball. Oh, Vern. I mean, I guess he'll get a little bit of rating off this game for sure. What a goal. I mean, we didn't need it, but I still like it. What a goal. Curve on that thing. That might be goal of the year for all I know. All right. I mean, dominant game. Absolutely dominant game. Looking extremely good. Please keep that type of play going into next year, guys. I mean, we're still within reach of these top 4 spots, right? We still have, I mean, we're in the top 4. Can we continue? I think we can. We play OL here coming up. We play OM here coming up. If we can stay in the top 4, top 3, that would be a really good spot going into next season, especially considering the changes that I've made. Good job, Kwasi. Anything else we want to change right this second? Oof. Kind of like this guy. maybe a bit expensive for us. But I mean, we could get him. I don't know, guys. He's a 6'2". I mean, he's not super tall. Because I mean, we've seen 6'5", 6'6", and stuff like that. I don't know. He might be more than we can handle right now. We might need to be going a little bit less than that. But I like him. We'll look at it next season as we start to look at things. Because like I said, we're going to bring at least a couple guys in. All right, we'll be right back for the second game against Borussia Dortmund. Here is coming up in 4 days. All right, we're back for a game against Borussia Dortmund here. Here is the team we're bringing. We've got Peterson in goal, Maffin on the left, Gordon on the right, Puda coming back in, I should say, alongside Mellons with Morel ahead of them. Moreno on the left, Vedician on the right side today, Vernon Jensen in the middle, and Kouassi as our striker up front. Becoming a pretty solid team here, guys. We're getting the flow of it. We're getting a good team developing up around us. Please carry on last match. Yes, please and thank you. All right, guys, come on. We've got really commanding lead in this matchup. Can we hold on and continue this? First highlight going to Borussia Dortmund. Oof, good play, Peterson. Good job. Corner kick coming in. Gordon heads it out. Looks like Borussia Dortmund's going to be able to pick that one right back up. Coming right back at us. Oh, that's into that highlight. Good stuff, guys. Good, well defended. All right, throw in coming in. Another Borussia Dortmund highlight here. I mean, we expect them to... Honestly, I expect them to win this game. I just don't need them to win it by more than 3 goals. It's just the real thing. Oh, man. I also don't expect them to win it like that. We should have stopped that one. I mean, Puda tried, just not quite there. There's Maffin. Vedician, I think he's offsides anyway. So I don't think it would have mattered out of the way. Maffin with the throw in. Gets it into Morel. Morel over to Jensen, up to Kouassi. Back to Gordon. Gordon up to Vedician. Morel with the ball. Jensen. Come on, guys. Gordon. Over to Maffin. Sorry. Vern over on this left-hand side. He gets it across to Maffin. Oh, Moreno. Keeps control. Vern. Vedician. Oh, finally. There's that experience coming in from him. That was... We tried. We kept at it. Didn't give up. Good play by the goalkeeper there, to be honest. Couple good plays by the goalkeeper. I mean, how much more could their goalkeeper have done at that point? Come on, guys. Keep it up. We're looking good. I mean, honestly, we've struggled a little bit in our own league. I will say that. There's been a couple games where I'm like, how did we lose that game? You know, or even the games that we probably should have lost, we still didn't look great in against like Monaco and stuff. But Borussia Dortmund is not a bad team. We know this is a good team from another league. And we're looking good. Liverpool, it's not a bad team. We're looking good. So we already have a lot of potential. Or actually, we already have a lot of current ability that we can already see. Whether or not we can continue to grow that into the potential to be an excellent team. Well then, who do we want to bring out? Jensen or Vern? Jensen. He's tired and he's not playing super great, so we'll bring him back. Vern comes across to the middle. And Jensen gets swapped out for, I guess, Silla. It's the only other player we got. That red card could cost us this. All right, we'll do another sub here at the 60-minute mark. Did I not fill out? Why did my... What? Why did my subs not get filled out? It's because I have a bunch of players that are not registered or something weird like that. I think that might be what it is. Oh, because I think what it is that, and that's fine. I didn't really care because I didn't expect to make it this far in this run of the European Cup here, or Championship, whatever they call it. The Europa League, I guess. But we can only have 3 new players, I think it is. And I got rid of all the players that were previously registered. I was only able to re-register 3 of the new players. So, yeah, I think that's why we don't have that many players. I think this is actually kind of expected. Well then, let's bring out... Honestly, Kawasi's not playing well. We can bring JP into that spot if we wanted to. Why not? Let's at least do something here. Come on, guys. Just play some defense here. We don't got to be crazy here. Marina with the ball. Tries to get it to JP. Not really a good pass there. Although, again, we are man down in that area of the field. So, not too surprising. All right, guys. Come on. Keep it up. All right, we're going to do our last sub here. And honestly, I'm going to sub out the goalkeeper, which is insane. But it's the only other guy I've got left. Might as well give him a chance to play. Even though we don't have that many guys registered for this league, I think we still could have brought in some youngsters from the under-18s. That's what I should have done. I mean, good goal. Give him credit where credit's due. Good goal. .12 minutes or whatever extra time on top of that, probably 15 minutes at least, is a lot of time to try and hold on to this here. Our guys are getting pretty exhausted. Corner kick coming in from JP. Oh, I was going to say, Puda converts that one. Done. Sign the checks. Let's go home. You know, whatever. Oh, Gordon there. I think we're okay, though. 2 goals in the last 4 minutes. Nah, we got it. Good job, guys. Did just enough. We did lose the game itself, but won the matchup, the overall matchup, so... Good job overall. Got us a little bit extra money. Euro Cup. I think I was saying Euro Cup, so that's correct. Based on what it's called in this game. I think it's called something else in... Yeah, it's called the Europa League, because that's what we see right here. The Europa League in real life. In the game, it's called the Euro Cup. I knew I was close. Some fines all over the place. Who are we playing next? Lazio. Fun. All right, well, that's it for today's game. In the next episode, we will be playing, honestly, probably just the last 2 games of the season. Unless something happens. If we get past Lazio, I might show something there. But otherwise, just expect the last 2 games of the season. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.